In the following tutorial, I want to take you through this software called MediaCoder. Now, MediaCoder is a great universal audio-video transcoder. It's free. It's got a lot of great devices that it has as presets, tons of different ones. It just is a little bit strange to use compared to some of the other software because of the way that they have it set up. So if I go to MediaCoder software, the first time it comes up, it's actually going to come up with a website that says, would you like to choose go through the settings or go directly to the software? And you want to go directly to the software. And then I clicked on the button that said don't show that again, so that's why it went directly to it. Now, with the software, there are basically three different ways that you can look at it, interface modes. There's simple, normal, and expert. Simple hides some stuff. Of course, normal lets you see it, and then you have the advanced options as well. I'm going to maximize it just so it shows large. In order to add files, you'll click on add one or more files. So we can add a file or a folder, which is kind of nice. We can also add tracks from a CD or a URL or even an RSS feed. So it can pull in files from a podcast or a video podcast. I'm going to go ahead and choose one of my M2T files, which are the MPEG-2 transport streams. And you'll see over here on the right hand side, it shows me information about that transport stream, shows me the container, the bit rate, duration, all that kind of stuff, which is really kind of nice. At the bottom, you'll see that it has all these different settings for where it's going to be saving the files, and you'll see output files also at the top, the output folder. And we can also choose a different place if we want. It has our video settings for the format, the mode, whether or not we'll do two-pass encoding or quality-based or something like that. We have the source for our encoder, and this can actually use different encoders, the FFmpeg or the one that's built in with MediaCoder. We can change our different settings for our XVID, 264, all sorts of different things, which is really amazing, all the different options we have. We have our audio source where we can change our encoder there, the type of encoder that we use, whether or not it might be saving it to FFmpeg or something like that. And if we use our different encoders, we have different choices for how it's actually going to encode this information. So I'm going to go back to, oops, I actually clicked on one of the things that brought up a different encoder, which is kind of amazing. It jumps to the site a lot, actually. We can change our bit rate, whether or not we use variable or constant bit rate, lots of different things there. We can go to our containers. We can change information about our picture, our resizing, cropping, and you do want to make sure that you've checked these things. If you click on one of these buttons, it actually might bring up information about it as well. You can go to the cropper, and this might actually bring up a page where it allows you to actually click and drag your crop areas, which is kind of nice. No, I'm not going to crop right now. You can go to the sound and change whether or not it's going to normalize or gain it a little bit. And pretty much the other things are things you probably won't use, subtitle and text and things like that. Now, if you want to use a preset, you actually can go up to features, let's see, UI plugins, and then these are your different presets that you might want to load, like iPhone, iPod. And I'm going to go ahead and revert back to the defaults. I can choose which iPod that I want, choose which particular settings that I want to use. I'll use the high quality iPod. I can go to settings and change different video filters if I want. And you'll see these actually brought up a completely different website. So we can go to the deinterlacer and possibly enable this, which is really amazing, all the different things that you have options to, which are all the presets. When you're ready, click on Start, and you can then actually close this window, I believe, and it actually means that it now has that profile and it's ready to start encoding. And you can hit, actually it's already encoding. I can see it's already running. So this is kind of interesting software to get used to. You might want to look online for more information about it because there's a lot of options, but it's a very capable free piece of software. And that's it.